Good afternoon from the National Service of the Liberia Broadcasting System and welcome to Newsline. 30 minutes news presentation about Liberia and the rest of our one world. Today is Tuesday, October 3, 2023. My name is Titi Jibro with this afternoon's presentation. In the headlines, Liberian presidential candidates come face to face in a debate ahead of elections. ECOWAS Bank approves $2 million to finance infrastructure projects in the region. Liberia Bar Association calls for speeded investigation into recent electoral violence in Lofa County. And away from Liberia,
the bar has condemned that and will call for quick investigation to see what can be the outcome of that investigation.
Away from Liberia, Kenya bans public officials from making non-essential trips abroad. Sports, the news in French, a report of today's weather and foreign development are all packaged. First, Emmanuel Colley sets the pace with a bulletin of news.
Liberian presidential candidates have come face to face in a major debate ahead of the October 10 elections. The debate is intended to give citizens a clear understanding of their platforms and why they should be elected. At the ministerial complex in Congo Town today, the majority of the candidates shared common views and plans on how to address challenges facing Liberia. They agreed to strengthen the rule of law, especially on drugs and related offenses, and increase support to Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency. At the same time, independent presidential candidate Benu Nkrumah has called for the strengthening of the regional bloc ECOWAS. Madam Nkrumah said ECOWAS needs a new awakening given the need of the number of coups taking place in the region. She wants the regional body to be firm on their adherence to constitutional term limits and the rule of law. Madam Nkrumah was speaking Tuesday at the ministerial congress during the presidential debate. She also called on Liberians to vote for women candidates to increase their voices in national decision making. ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development has approved nearly $200 million United States dollars to finance major infrastructure development projects in a sub-region. The money was approved at the bank's board of directors' 85th ordinary session in Lomé, Togo. Liberia was represented at the meeting by Deputy Finance Minister for Economic Management Augustus Flomo. It is caused the president and chairman of the board of directors of the EBRD, Dr. George Akion Donga, are saying the amount could go towards two key projects. They include industries, logistics, and key business services to drive economic growth in the region. The ECOWAS Bank also reaffirmed its commitment to the sub-region by supporting the expansion of commercial activities across various key sectors. The Liberia Bar Association has called for speedy investigation into the recent electoral violence in Foya, Lofa County. The violence took place between people believed to be rather supporters of the CDC and the Unity Party, which led to the deaths of two persons. In an ELBC interview Tuesday, the Secretary General of the Liberian Bar Association, Consider Bondo Vama, said electoral violence should have no room in a democratic space of Liberia.
This is the only country that we have. We don't want to see any episode anything that will derail our democratic genes over the years.
Consider Vama condemned the violent act and called on the joint security to ensure that the perpetrators are brought to book. Meanwhile, the bar wants all political actors to embrace the electoral process with courage and conviction for the conduct of peaceful elections on Tuesday, October 10. Unity Party's General Barrier Joseph Boaka has rallied support of Lofa citizens ahead of the October 10 elections. Ambassador Boaka pledged road connectivity across Lofa to provide easy access to agriculture produce. According to our correspondent, the UP's General Barrier also condemned the recent fire violence and called on its kinsmen to remain peaceful during and after the pause. Meanwhile, Ambassador Boaka has urged the supporters and partisans of UP and the CDC to denounce and use dialogue to settle their political differences. House Speaker Dr. Bob Forchimus has paid tribute to 7 Fulani women who died after an upstairs building collapsed late Sunday evening in Plebo, Maryland County. The death includes 6 women and a child who were attending the meeting. The Speaker, in solidarity along with the governing CDC, immediately cut off all campaign activities Monday in Maryland. The speaker also joined Marylanders to observe a day of mourning in the county for the deceased. Meanwhile, the Fuller community in Plebo has commended Speaker Chambers and the CDC for sympathizing with them during these difficult times. National Elections Commission has intensified training for more than 1,000 polling officers in Lower Bond County. The exercises simultaneously taking place in Totota, Bonmais, and Sanoye. Neck Bond County Magistrate Gompa Blackie Crab said the decentralization of the drill intends to ease Berlin citizens encountered in coming to Totota. Magistrate Crown also said, or commented on the training of presiding officers, voters, and identification officers. Our correspondent said the process is continuing today with the key controllers and other positions. And a representative candidate of District 5, Montserrat County, Alice Kona, has alarmed over threats on his life from unknown individuals. Mr. Kona said he has been receiving text messages to back off his quest in the upcoming legislative elections or risk his life. He described the continuing statements as irrelevant, something he believes is aimed at making him lose focus in the pending elections. He made a disclosure via mobile on the ELBC Super Morning Show.
Emmanuel Colley will be back later on with foreign development and our weather report. One of our top stories this afternoon: Liberian presidential candidates come face to face in a debate ahead of elections. To this story now, the recent electoral violence in Foya-Lofa County has claimed the attention of several individuals and civil society organizations. The latest comes from the Liberian Bar Association. The bar has called on the Joint Security for speeded investigation into the matter.